What are oracle cards? How do they work? And how do you use them? Stick around to find out the answers to these questions. Okay, so maybe you've just gotten your first oracle card deck, or you're thinking about getting one, or you're really just wondering what the big deal is. Before I get into that, let me just start by saying oracle cards are not evil. They are simply a tool. It is no different than people who pray to God and they have the belief and the faith that God can hear them and answer them. In my opinion, we are always surrounded by spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and oracle cards are a tool for us to communicate with them and have them provide their answers back to us. So now that I've got that out of the way, let's get into the nitty-gritty. How do oracle cards work? Basically, they work by giving you the opportunity to quiet your mind and tapping into your own intuition and setting the intention of asking a question and receiving an answer. Now, some people believe we shouldn't bother our spirit guides or our angels with little questions or things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but I don't really believe that's true. When I am trying to get from point A to point B, I don't wait until I'm lost to turn on my GPS. I turn on my GPS when I start the car so that I can get from A to B as quickly and efficiently as possible. In my opinion, your angels and guides are there to help and guide you every step of the way, but because we have free will, we make our own decisions, they can't interfere. We need to ask them for assistance. So oracle cards is one of the easiest ways to do that. Okay, so how do you use them? And you can shuffle them any way you like, whatever makes you happy. I go like this because I have small hands. And to do it this way is it's really stretching my fingers and I can hardly even hold the cards. So if you want to go horizontal, if you want to go vertical, if you want to do like when you were a kid and the playing cards and you like put them in the corners, and I've never been good at that, so I'm not even going to try and show you and just make a fool out of myself. You can, you can go like this and just split the deck multiple times. You can spread them out and then just pull whatever calls to you. There aren't really any rules when it comes to shuffling. Just shuffle. While you're shuffling, you are going to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, try to quiet your mind as best you can, and call on your angels and spirit guides. Whatever you feel like saying to communicate with them, just say it. There isn't like a specific script to say. It's just whatever you feel comfortable with. And in the beginning, if you've never done this before, you're probably going to feel a little bit like a goof. It's totally fine. We've all been there. So while you're shuffling, connect to your angels and your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever it is you're trying to connect to. Once you feel like you've connected, focus on shuffling the cards and ask the question. You can ask it out loud or in your head, and it's important to ask questions that are not yes or no answers, because cards like the sun, like that's not a yes or a no. This is a story, this is a description, this is something to give you a hint in which way to go. So don't ask questions that have yes or no answers. I do have actually in the description, if you're interested, a link to my website. If you click on that, it will bring you to my 9 questions to ask your spirit guides or angels when you're using oracle cards. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check that out in the description. Once you've focused on your question, you've asked your question, you've shuffled, you can pick a card however you like. You can pick a card whatever's on top. You can, like I said, you can split the deck and then just pick whichever one is drawn to you, or you can spread them all out like that and then just pick whatever is calling to you. Also, if you are shuffling and one flies out, that is a sign that this is something you need to know. You need to read it, you need to find the answer. This is something that they are trying to tell you. So no matter, you can continue to pull cards afterwards if you like, but this is something that they're like shouting out to you, basically. That's how you use oracle cards. They're a tool to connect to your angels and guides. You center and ground yourself, you connect your angels and guides, you shuffle the cards, think of a question, ask the question out loud or in your head, pull a card, get your answer. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful or interesting, make sure you click the like button and subscribe. Also, be sure to leave in the comments below if you already have an Oracle deck, and if you do, what deck it is. I'm really curious to know. I'm always in the market for a new Oracle deck, so I might just have to Google yours and see if it's something that calls to me. So until my next video, I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.